Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. I checked your sum. The division, both are correct. So you have understood right now how to do division. So we'll start with, I think that is done, right? The sixth one is left. Okay, so in the sixth one, understand the question first. Write down the information in the form of algebraic expression and simplify. There is a rectangular form with length 2a squared plus 3b squared. So if you try to draw the diagram, there is a rectangular form. And the length of this rectangular form is 2a squared plus 3 2a squared plus 3b squared. And the breadth of this form is a squared plus b squared. The farmer used a square-shaped plot to farm. The farmer used a square-shaped plot of the farm to build a house. The side of the plot was a square minus b square meter. What is the area of the remaining part? One minute. Okay. Now, what is said in the question that the farmer used a square shape. So, firstly, we know that the length of this rectangular form is 2a square plus 3b square.
No, that for you, I think.
Okay, length of the rectangular plot is 2a squared plus 3b squared, and breadth of the rectangular plot is a squared plus b squared. And then in the question, they're saying that from that part of the rectangular farm, the farmer used the square of it. Okay, a square shaped plot of that farm he used to build a house of, and the side of that square,
It didn't even take 5 minutes.
the side of that square is given a square minus b square.
My goodness.
Okay, this is the side of the square given. So what you have to find, area of the remaining portion. Okay, so suppose if of this plot, suppose this portion he used to build his house. So side of this square is given as a square minus b square. Okay, now they are asking you to find the area of this remaining portion. Area of this remaining portion you have to find out. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
So how will you find out area of this remaining portion?
We have to find the area of the whole rectangle, then we have to subtract the area we don't want.
Area of this square. Correct. So I'll write here area of the remaining plot will be equal to area of the rectangle or rectangular farm, you can say, minus area of the square. Did you understand this?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
So let us first find out area of the rectangle. So area of the rectangle. What is the formula for area of a rectangle?
Length square multiplied by breadth square.
No. Not length square multiplied by breadth square. It is just length into breadth. But what is the length of this rectangle? Length is 2a square plus 3b square. Length is 3a square plus 3b square. It's given in form of a polynomial. And what is the breadth? Breadth is a square plus b square.
Length is 2a square plus 3b square.
Okay, sorry, 2a square. So this is 2a square plus 3b square. Now what do we do here? We multiply these two. How do you multiply? Do bracket to bracket multiplication. So do you remember bracket to bracket multiplication? So 2a square, yes, multiply with a square plus b square, then plus 3b square multiplied with a square plus b square. Now multiply here 2a square inside the bracket and multiply 3b square inside the bracket. 2a square, correct. Next,
2ab raised to 4.
2
AB raised to 4.
No, they are two different variables.
A square b square raised to 4.
Yes,
A
square b square. Just this, not raised to 4. Now second, multiply 3b square inside. So this becomes 3b
square a square.
Yes, or you can write a square b square, one and the same thing. Plus 3b square into b square will become 3
3b raised to 4.
b raised to 4. Okay, 3b raised to 4. Can you see any like terms here? 2a raised to 4. Can you see these two are like terms? Yes or no?
So we don't take coefficient into accountability when
No.
4.
Coefficients are not to be seen. You see only the variable and the power of that variable. Then it is like term. So are these two like terms? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Add them. What will you get after adding? 2 plus 3.
5.
So this becomes 5a square b square. And lastly, this as it is. So this is the area of the rectangle. Clear? Now let's find out area of that square. Okay, so we found out area of this entire rectangle we found out. Now let's find out area of this portion of the square. So let me do it. Area. What is the formula for area of a square? Area of a square. Unmute.
I don't remember, sir.
Area of a square is side square. Or side into side, we say. Side into side or side square. What is the side length of the side of this square? A square minus b square. The whole square.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I said, what is the side of the square? Side of the square is given. So you write the formula either like this, side square or side into side. Okay, side into side. So the length of the side is given a square minus b square. This becomes a square minus b square into a square minus b square. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Now here you do bracket to bracket multiplication.
So a raised to 4 plus a raised to 4 plus a square b square.
A raised to 4 plus a square b square. That's it. No, wait, you're doing a mistake. Wait. So let's multiply a square into a square minus b square minus b square into a square minus b square. Did you understand this? We multiply a square inside, it becomes a raised to 4 minus a square b square. Here minus again, so minus a square b square, and minus into minus will become plus, so plus b raised to 4. Understood? Any doubts here? Can you see like terms?
Yes, sir. A square b square.
So this becomes a raised to 4. After this, what should I write?
A raised to 4, b raised to 4. No, it's mine. It should be, sir, a raised to 4 plus b raised to 4.
No. You see, these are like terms. So you keep that variable as it is. Keep the variables as it is. You look at the coefficient which is with that variable. What are the coefficients?
1.
1. So here also 1, here also 1. Variable, keep it as it is. A square, b square, keep it as it is. Add or subtract a coefficient. So what will you do?
1 minus 1, 0.
It is -1, -1.
Should become plus.
So what will you do?
2.
Sign of
A square b.
the sign of the greater number.
Greater number. It would be -1.
-2. So -2 a square b square. See, treat this like surds. Think of it as how you used to do surds. So suppose if it was √2 plus 2√2 plus 3√2, what would this answer be?
It would be 5
Five.
√2.
5√2. So same way, if it is 2a square b square plus 3a square b square, keep the variable the same. Add only the coefficients in front of it. So this will become 5a square b square. Same thing. Got it? So here in our sum, we had -a square b square minus a square b square. So treat it like surds only, keep the variable as it is. And what you do here, what will you do? Add them. Correct? But both are minus. Both are minus. So,
So
it
it
will
would
become
be 2a square minus 2a square b
b
square.
square. Have you understood this, what I did? What I'm trying to
Yes, sir.
explain you? Okay.
So
Think of it like surds only, the variable. Okay, so this is -2a square b square, and lastly plus b raised to 4. So this is area of the square. Clear? So this is area of the rectangle, this is area of the square. So what we have to do? What we have to do here to find area of the remaining plot, we have to find area of the rectangle minus area of the square. Correct? So let's
yes,
do
sir.
that. Let's do that. Area of the remaining plot. Area of the remaining plot is equal to area of the rectangle. So let's copy down that. Area of the rectangle is 2a raised to 4 plus 5a square b plus, sorry, a square b square plus 3b raised to 4. Area of the rectangle minus area of the square. So a raised to 4 minus 2 a square b square plus b raised to 4. Clear? Now we have to just open the bracket and subtract it. So 2a raised to 4 plus 5a square b square plus 3b square. Open up the bracket. Can you tell me what should I write here after opening up the bracket?
Minus a raised to 4 plus 2a square b square
And last,
minus b raised to 4.
minus b raised to 4. Now can you see like terms? Can you see like terms?
Yes, sir. 5a square b square, 2a square b square.
So first 2a raised to 4 and minus a raised to 4. Correct? Second,
Yes, sir.
5a square b square plus 2a square b square. Correct? And last plus 3b square minus, sorry, this should be 4, right? 1 minute. This is b raised to 4. 1 minute. This is b raised to 4. So b raised to 4 minus 3b raised to 4 minus b raised to 4. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me the answer. How much is 2a raised to 4 minus a raised to 4?
2, sir. 2. No. So it would be 1.
Yes.
It would be a4, only 1.
Yes.
A4.
So you write it as a raised to 4. And next, 5a square b square plus 2a square b square will become
7a square b square.
And last term, this is 4, not 2.
2b raised to 4.
Correct, 2b raised to 4. So this is our required answer. Understood? Okay, so I'll show you the entire sum. So can you see the entire sum? One, too much is one. Yeah. Can you see the sum?
Yes, sure.
Okay.
So I can't see properly at the top. So could you just zoom in? So I'll tell you when to go down.
You are sitting with the textbook, right? Okay. So from
Yes.
here is the solution.
So please go down.
Is that okay?
So the first one we
Huh?
Done sum.
Okay, so that was the last sum of that exercise. Next is synthetic division. Now, what is synthetic division? Synthetic division is nothing but dividing a polynomial. Okay, synthetic division is dividing a polynomial by another polynomial. Okay, and the divisor is of the form x plus a, x or x minus a. Okay, such type of division is called as synthetic division. Okay, dividing a polynomial, that polynomial can be any number of terms can be in that, but your divisor, okay, your divisor is of the form x plus a, x minus a. Okay, so this type of division is called as synthetic division. So let's see.
Then put this.
I'll show you one example. So you see, divide the polynomial 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus 1 by x plus 2. This is your dividend and this is your divisor. So your divisor is of the form x plus a. It can be x plus a or it can be x minus a. First thing what you have to do is your dividend. Okay, your dividend, you write it in index form. Write your dividend in index form. Which is missing? Which term is missing? Can you tell me in index form how will it be?
3x cubed plus 2x square plus 2x minus 1.
2x from where came?
1x. So that 1x.
1x
After
or
square. After square there will be 1.
1x or 0x?
1x, so 1x.
No. X term is missing.
Oh,
X term is,
yeah.
so 0x
0x.
minus 1. Correct? And now you write a coefficient form of this. So coefficient form will be 3, 2, 0, minus 1. Is this clear? And your divisor. Okay, and your divisor is x plus 2. Okay, your divisor is x plus 2. Now what you do is, you draw a horizontal line and a vertical line like this. Here you write all the coefficients. Okay, of your dividend polynomial, you write all the coefficients. The coefficient is 3, 2, 0, and minus 1. Understood? Now you look at your divisor polynomial. Your divisor polynomial is x plus 2. Okay, now whenever it is plus 2, at this side, you will write minus 2. Okay, if it is a plus sign, plus and a number, then here you will write a negative of that number. Okay, so plus 2 became minus 2 here. If it would have been minus 2 here, then you would have written plus 2 here. Is this clear? Okay. Now let's start with the actual division. Now here what we are going to do, that is called as synthetic division. So first what you do is you write this first 3 as it is. Okay, this first 3 I wrote it as it is. Next what you do is you multiply your 3 with the dividend. 3 into -2 is?
-6.
So that -6, what you get after multiplying, you write it here. So -6, I'll write it here. Now 2 minus 6. How much is 2 minus 6?
-4.
-4. Now again you repeat the same procedure, multiply -4 with -2. How much is -4 into 2?
-8.
Plus 8. So plus 8 you write it here. Plus 8. 0 plus 8?
8.
8 itself. Again you multiply 8 with this number here. -2. 8 into -2 is? -8 into -2?
-8.
Huh?
No, -16.
-16. So -16 you write it now here. -16. And how much is -1 -16? -1 -16?
17 plus 17.
Huh?
-15.
No, it is like this, -1 -16. Plus 17 or -17?
Plus 17, sir.
You're not multiplying.
Sure.
If you're multiplying, then minus and minus would minus become plus. But here you put sign of the greater number, no?
So it will be -17. Sir.
Yes. -17. Okay. So in this, the last number that you get here, that last number will be called as your remainder. Okay, so this will be your remainder. Okay, so I'll write here remainder is equal to -17. And your quotient, okay, your quotient will be a polynomial. Your quotient will be a polynomial. Now, how to write the quotient? You look at these remaining numbers here. It is 3, -4, 8. Okay. Now, this is the coefficient form of the polynomial. What you do is you write this in the index form. So can you tell me what will be the index form of this?
Index form like descending order.
Yes.
So it would be 8.
Start from 3, no? Index form. This is coefficient.
3x square -4x 8.
So this will be the coefficient of your quotient of your division. After dividing, this will be the quotient. And also you know one thing, that dividend is equal to dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. Do you remember this? Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder.
Yes, so it was on the textbook, so I got surprised about it.
Yes. But you remember this, right? What it is? Like, for example, okay, I'll give you one simple example. If you're dividing 8 by, or suppose, let me divide 37 by 4. Okay, so this 4 4s are 36. 37 minus 1 is 1. So here 4 is my dividend, 37 is my divisor. So 37 dividend is 37 is dividend, 4 is divisor. So 37 dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. So 4 4s are 36, 36 plus 1, 37. So this is what I wrote here. Dividend is equal to quotient into divisor plus remainder. So finally you can write your dividend is 3x cube 3x cube plus 2x square plus 0x minus 1. This is my dividend. Quotient we got 3x square minus 4x plus 8 into divisor is x plus 2 and remainder is minus 17. So this way is the final way where you have to write your answer. Final way method of writing the answer. Is this clear?
It's called final way method. Sir.
Yeah. Any doubt? Yes? Write down this sum. Can you see the entire sum or you want me to zoom?
No, sir, I can see.
Okay. Understand each and every step and write it down. Okay, 1 minute. I'll just write this completely. This DIV means dividend. Okay, I'll write it full. DIVI. DIVIDEND. Dividend polynomial. Okay, and this is divisor polynomial. Always keep in mind, if here it is minus 2, then here you would write plus 2. If here it is plus, then here minus. Clear? Okay, I'll zoom out. Yes. Okay. Write it down now.
So could you zoom more at the top? Done, sir.
Okay, keep in mind the names properly. What is a dividend polynomial? What is a divisor polynomial? Okay, so we'll start with the exercise. 3.3. First one. Always note your dividend polynomial should always be in the index form. You remember, right? Index form, descending order of powers, and if any power is missing, you add the coefficient. What coefficient you add? 0 or 1?
0.
0. Okay, so if you see your dividend polynomial here, what is the dividend polynomial here?
2n square minus 3n plus.
Is it in the index form, or you have to make it in
No,
the
sir,
index?
I have to make it. 2n square.
Is
No,
sure?
sir, I don't have to.
It's already in the index form, so no need
Yeah.
to do anything. And you're now, after writing in the index form, you write a coefficient form of it. So what is the coefficient form?
2 minus 10 minus 3 10.
Okay, now your divisor polynomial. What is your divisor polynomial?
M minus 5.
M minus 5. So we'll start with the synthetic division. So first write all your coefficients, 2, minus 3, and 10. Now here, what should I write? Minus
Plus
5?
5.
Yes, plus 5. Now what to do next? Take this 2 down as it is. So 2 here. Then you multiply 2 into 5 and write it here. So 2 into 5 is 10.
Yes.
Now minus 3 plus 10. How much is it? Minus 3.
14.
Huh? No. Think of it like greater number.
7.
Yeah, 7. 7. Will it be plus 7 or will it be minus 7?
Plus 7.
Plus 7. Why? Because the greater number is 10, which has positive sign. So plus 7. Now 7 into 5.
35.
So I'll write here 35. 10 plus 35 will be?
The plus.
Yeah, plus.
Or minus.
Plus.
Oh, that's all.
We'll do plus. If there is a negative sign, then...
Then add 10 minus 3 and 10. So why did you minus it there?
Because you see, this is a minus sign here.
Oh, so both have to be plus, then only we can add.
Yes. If both are plus, then you have to add it. If here it is, see, anyways, here it is, the general thing to be done here is addition. Okay, the general thing is, now, if you get a different sign, then you see what you have to do. Here, either addition or either subtraction. But the general thing is to do addition, to add it. If you don't see any negative signs anywhere, directly add it. So this becomes 45.
40.
Now this 45
will be 45.
will be your remainder. So remainder is 45. Can you tell me what will be the quotient? Tell me quotient polynomial directly, if you can. If you're getting confused, you write the coefficient form.
Will it be?
Say?
It will be 2x 7. 2x plus
2x?
7.
Yes. 2x plus 7. And then you have to write it in that form also. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. This also you have to write. So divisor is the divisor 2m square minus 3m plus 10. 2m square minus square minus 3m plus 10 is equal to divisor is m plus 5 into quotient is, I'll use a variable m here, okay? So 2m plus 7 plus 45. So this is your answer. Did you understand? Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Write it down. Make a note of the steps, okay? So first dividend polynomial, write it in the index form, then coefficient form, then divisor polynomial, write down the divisor polynomial.
Done, sir.
Okay. The remaining questions of this exercise is of the same type. Nothing is different. So there are 5 more sums in this exercise. If all are the same, will you able to do all for homework?
Yes, sir.
I said,
All 5.
yeah. Yes.
Okay, sir.
Because nothing is different, all are same, exactly the same type. Okay, so send it to me on Monday. Okay, solve it and send it by
I
Monday.
get it. Okay, bye.
By Monday. If you finish early, well and good. Send it to me earlier. Okay, we'll stop here then.
Bye, sir.
Obviously, I made it. Yeah,